Hi everyone. Today we're going to discuss about finite and non-finite verbs. It's a very important topic in the classification of verbs in English. ಈ finite ಮತ್ತು non-finite verbs ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ meaning, its forms and the position ಈ ಮೂರು ವರ್ಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay, let's start it now. Okay, first finite verb. Its meaning. Finite, it means in the dictionary we find limited. Limited ಎಂಬ ಅರ್ಥವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ finite verb ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? Finite verb ಅಂದರೆ the verb which changes due to change in tense and the person and number of subject. ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದವು ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ದ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಮತ್ತು ನಂಬರ್ ಇವುಗಳ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯಿಂದ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯಾಗುತ್ತದೆಯೋ that is called as finite verb. Let's try to understand with some examples. Okay, first example, tense aspect. Number 1, I eat a mango. In this sentence, the verb is eat. It is in present form. Suppose I changed it into the past form. I ate a mango. Here, when you change the tense, it means the time aspect. Eat is changed to ate. Okay, let's go for one more example. He is writing a letter in the morning. Okay, let's change it. He was writing a letter yesterday. So here, when you changed time sense, is changed to was. This is what we can understand the finite verb. Let's go for the next example, that is the person of subject. Person of subject, it means if the sentence, for example, I write a letter to my father. This is a sentence. Okay, subject is here I. It is in first form. And suppose that if I change it to third person, let's see that Rajesh writes a letter to my father. So if I change subject to third person, write, which is in present form, it changes to writes. It means due to change in the subject, it changes its form. Next, third example, number of the subject. Number of the subject. For example, a boy is playing cricket in the ground. Here, subject is a boy. The number here, it is singular. Let's change it. Number into the plural one. Let's try. Some boys are playing in the ground. Here, the verb which changes you can identify is changes to are. Okay, in these examples we can understand that a verb which changes due to change in right, change in tense, first examples, and change in number and person of the subject aspect, that is called as finite verb. Okay, second step is its forms. ಅಂದರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಫೈನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. Finite verb has mainly two forms. One is present form and another is past form. It means the verb which is in present or the past form, that is called as finite verb. ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದವು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿದೆಯೋ ಅಥವಾ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿದೆಯೋ ಅಂಥ ವರ್ಬನ್ನು ಒಂದು ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಫೈನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಅಂತ ಗುರುತಿಸಬಹುದು. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ see it through some examples. For example, number 1, he is going to school. In this sentence, verb is and going are there. ಇಲ್ಲಿ tense ಯಾವುದು present or past ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ verb, which is that one? Is, and this is the finite verb. And second example, we have got a prize. In this sentence, there are two verbs. One is have and another is got. Okay, have is the helping verb which indicates ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅದು present form ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. That is the finite verb. Okay, they came to the function. Okay, in this sentence, verb came, it is in the past form, so that's why it is finite verb. Okay, in the third step, we will understand the position of finite verb. ಒಂದು ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ನ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಗುರುತಿಸುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಫೈನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೆಡಿಕೇಟ್. ಒಂದು ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಪ್ರೆಡಿಕೇಟದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಕ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯವಾದ ಮುಂದಿನ ಶಬ್ದದಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅಸರ್ಟಿವ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಗೇಟಿವ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ helping verb will be the always finite verb. So let us check them through some examples. Number 1, my friends are coming to school. In this sentence, my friends is subject and are coming to school is a predicate, and the beginning of the predicate is are, and this is the finite verb. Okay, next let's go for that. The ministers announced a new plan for development. In this sentence, ministers is a subject, announced, the verb is in past form, so this is the beginning of the predicate, so we can understand that it is the finite verb. Let's go for the next one. They can complete it. Very easy it is. They is a subject, can complete is a predicate, and here can is the beginning of the predicate, so that is the finite verb. Okay, let's look it through some negatives. He is not going to market. In this sentence, he is a subject, he is not going to market is a predicate, and the beginning of the predicate is, so that is the finite verb. Okay, let's go for with our interrogative sentences. What are you doing here? In this sentence, what is the interrogative verb and are is the helping verb which tells iದೇನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ tense ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, so that is the finite verb. Okay, and the next, do you come to the function? In this sentence, which is yes or no type question, the sentence begins with helping verb. Helping verb, it means that is the finite verb. So in this way we can come to a conclusion. In short, all the helping verbs, for example, am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, okay, these helping verbs and modal auxiliaries that you find, will, would, can, could, shall, should, may, might, so wherever they come, ಅವು ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವು ಫೈನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸರಳವಾದ ಸತ್ಯ ಮಾತು. And other than this, do, does and did, ಈ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದಗಳು, ಈ ಸಹಾಯಕ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದಗಳು, more important, try to listen to me, ಸಹಾಯಕ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದಗಳಾಗಿ ಇವು ಯಾವ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದಗಳೇ ಅಂದರೆ ಡೂ, ಡಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿಡ್ ಇವುಗಳೇ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಈ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನನ್ನು ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. In the first sentence, Nakula climbed a tree. Here, ಮೊದಲನೇ ಒಂದು way ಮೂಲಕ climbed is the main verb here and this is in past form, so that is why it is finite verb. And you can understand also Nakula is a subject and climbed a tree is a predicate and the beginning of the predicate is climbed. ಈ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ climbed ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ finite verb ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So next, all my friends went to play. In this sentence you can understand went is the main verb and to play is also verb, but went is in past form and you can also understand that went is the beginning of the predicate. So ee arthadallu kuda now this is called as finite verb. Okay, third one, she is reading a book. In this sentence, is reading a book is a predicate and the beginning of is this predicate is. ಹೌದಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ is ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಆ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರೆಡಿಕೇಟದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಕ ಶಬ್ದವಾಗಿದ್ದು ಆ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ is a finite verb. Okay, next sentence, they did not meet me. This is negative sentence. Here they subject ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನಂತರ that is the predicate. The beginning of the predicate is did. Okay, and did is in past form. So ಈ ಎರಡು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, did is the finite verb. Meet is also verb, but here did is the finite verb because it is going to indicate you ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, past form ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಮೊದಲನೇದು. That's the right point. And the next one, it is the beginning of the predicate. So it is a finite verb. Okay, next example, he does not write well. In this sentence also you can find he is the subject and does not write well is the predicate. The beginning of the predicate is does, which is helping verb. ಹೌದಾ, ಇದು present form ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. That's why it is finite verb. Okay, next example, when do they give books? In this is interrogative sentence. Okay, when then the ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, but when afterwards, when did they, did is the helping verb here which indicates ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು past tense ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ past tense ಮತ್ತು present tense ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದ ಆ ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, finite verb ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ did is the finite verb here. So next one, do you get a prize in the competition? In this sentence, this is also interrogative sentence, but it begins with helping verb, that is do. Helping verb ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಇದು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಗುರುತಿಸಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್. ಸೊ do is the finite verb in this sentence. Okay, next example, some workers met the leaders. In this sentence, some workers ಇದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಂತರ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರೆಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರೆಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಶಬ್ದ ಯಾವುದು, met, and this is in past form. So this is the finite verb. Okay, next example, the chief guest spoke well in the function. In this sentence, the chief guest is the subject and predicate begins with spoke. ಹೌದಾ, spoke it is in past form. Okay, so this is the finite verb. Now here is one more test for you. Identify the verbs. It means finite verbs. Pause the video, identify them and check your answers. Okay, I hope you got the answers. If you are finding some difficulties, okay, you can again rewatch the video and clarify your points.